Today, Gocco and myself will be judging the anime taste of some friends of mine, and then we're gonna have Gocco guess whose taste he's judging as well. There were one or two anime that kept being picked that I wasn't quite expecting, so I think you might be surprised by some of these tastes, and also by some of the takes in this video about massive shows like Mushoku Tensei and Attack on Titan. So, hope you enjoy.
Okay, so the list goes Bloxy, Sib, Wiseboy, Mason, NPR, Scotty, Duran, and Matrix. And out of those, I think I will have a fairly solid grasp on you and Bloxy.
And then the rest is just complete question mark.
Mason, probably ish. Scotty, sort of. I know a bit of Scotty's stuff. Matrix, I know some of the things he likes as well. Joran, I think
Oh,
he
now I know.
was
There we
it
go.
Joran in one of the videos?
I
I feel like
added
he's
I
been
added the
in one
name.
of
That
those.
was the name I forgot.
Nugget. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that was the
He's
name I
an
forgot.
anime watcher. I know of his animes, or at least I know that he has watched some animes.
Okay. Do you wanna see the first one?
Yes.
Okay, so the first 3 by 3 we'll get Jacob's initial reaction on this person.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, I see some animes I recognize. There's no names though, so some of these pictures I don't. Okay, so
I didn't
straight
recognize the
off,
second one initially.
first off, I know that this is incorrect, but the last one, or like the bottom right one, looks like a Fate anime. Um, the art style and the way characters are positioned, and also the character at the bottom left looks like Saber. Um,
You're not wrong. From that image, it does look like it. This kind of looks like it would be one of the 3 films from
like
the
Gender
Sakura
bent
route.
Shiro at the front, but has no red hair or something. Um, I guess that's Fruit Basket or something. It looks a bit like that art style. Okay, but so the animes I know definitely here would be Classroom Delete, Death Note, and Konosuba. Well, from what I can tell, apart from the top right one, which like, I don't know like at all anything about it.
You don't know anything about
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk?
Nope.
It won Anime of the Year.
Yeah. Well, now I know one thing about it. But judging from this, there's like two exceptions to the rule, but most of them seem pretty light-hearted. If I'm being honest, like
Yeah.
some of them seem like serious slice of life stuff, like the bottom left and right ones, and maybe the top left one. But they all have a sort of a lighter feel to them, I guess. Especially Konosuba, the Dragon Maid thing. Uh, mm.
Yeah, Nononbyori's lighthearted as well.
Classroom of the Elite Season 2. Um, I mean, it's hard to categorize Classroom of the Elite, really, because it's like, it kind of defies convention, really. It's like, it's partially slice of life. Sometimes it has serious stuff. A lot of the time it has some kind of mind game going on. But usually you sort of never feel that like the main cast is really under threat. Um, like the biggest threats are like sort of not in the picture at the moment. They're just sort of um, so yeah. But yeah, I'm guessing this person.
What do you think of the
Fuck. I'm
taste? Do you
getting
think
I'm getting a Matrix feel from this already. But taste wise, well, I mean, wait, are these in order, by the way?
No, no, no,
Like,
they're not in
no,
order.
okay. In that case, yeah, I mean, I personally, I never really got the hype around Konosuba. Like a lot of people say this season one is really good and season two wasn't as good and stuff, and I don't know. It just, to me, it just sort of felt a bit sort of, it had its charm, but it wasn't like a masterpiece or anything. It was,
I
for a
agree.
time, it was kind of nice to have an isekai that didn't take itself too seriously in these worlds where like, I'm a badass and I want to go home and fucking girlfriend who's a tsundere or something and I'm OP because of a level system and stuff. And yeah, that was kind of annoying. So it's nice to have one of those, but like it's not, yeah.
I
Um,
agree. I think as well the comedy gets a bit repetitive after a while, which is one of the biggest reasons I didn't enjoy season
mm,
two as much as I watched as I enjoyed season one. So I think that's
mm,
also a thing that lets it down a little bit.
and maybe Nugget. I mean, I know Nugget likes um, certain slice of life things and stuff, and also I haven't heard him speak out too much against like light-hearted stuff. I don't know if he's watched Death Note, to be honest. This definitely isn't Bloxy though, because Bloxy hasn't watched fucking anything from like before 2017.
Yeah, that's true.
Death Note is 2006 or 2007. I'm not sure. One of those two. Um, Classroom Elite Season 2. It still sort of gives me a Mason feel because I know you and Mason have similar, like, you guys watch what each other watch sometimes. And I know you like Classroom Elite. But I would very much doubt, especially from what you said about Konosuba, that this is your list.
Yeah, I might be giving it away a little
uh,
bit by giving my opinions, but that's
yeah,
fine. That's fine. That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah. That's fine. Yeah, I feel like I would probably know like your list fairly early on because you would probably have the
Probably.
fucking Sunny Boy and stuff. But
I think, by the way, this taste I think is they're clearly not. I think this person would clearly not be like a tryhard, but they don't have anything that's like trash in here either. I haven't seen the Killing Slimes for 300 years, so I can't say whether that one is trash or not. But all the other ones are all like, they're all good. They're not nothing is bad, but they're clearly
wait,
not
so
like
I just
tryharding and
realized
trying
something.
to be cultural.
I just realized something. Is Killing Slimes, is that the middle left one?
No, 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 that's not on Bjorn. No, the middle left. No, that's the maid Kobayashi one.
Oh,
Killing Slimes is the
okay, so
top
that keeps
top
it
middle.
inside top. Yeah, okay. Um, huh. Uh, fuck. Yeah, well, I don't think it's Mason. I'll just say that because although I think Mason is a person who would like shows like cyberpunk, I'm not sure Mason would rate like shows like Non Non Buri this high. And I haven't heard any comment from Mason indicating a taste for music anime. Uh, but who else in that case? Okay, let's see here. Okay, so not these two. I mean, it could be NPR and Wiseboy. That's just a fucking
That's
wild
just a
card.
guess, yeah. Yeah.
Scotty, yeah, Scott and Duran. If I remember correctly, Duran likes action shows. Uh,
Yeah, I think so, if I
well,
remember.
you have the thing, so you probably can.
I don't
But
remember
yeah,
what his list is, I'll be honest. I don't remember anyone's
oof.
list.
Well, I will say Matrix.
Your guess is Matrix for that one?
Yes,
Uh, no, it's Mason.
it is Mason.
It is Mason. Yeah,
I
yeah.
know, like some of the shows you watched, and therefore, oh fuck.
With the
But
Bocce the Rock one, I think he resonated with the main character a lot.
yeah, I've
Which
heard good
which I
things about
noticed a
it.
lot of people that like Bocce the Rock is because they
Yeah.
resonate with the main character so much apparently,
I've
and
heard a lot
they
of
use a
good
creative
things
way of
about the
displaying
stuff.
their
Yeah,
feelings.
I've heard a lot of good things about the show. I don't remember Mason being specifically talking highly about any music anime. But yeah, I think Mason has a decent list here. I can't judge some of the shows, unfortunately, like Cyberpunk, for example, which is a show I just completely ignored. Because
Any reason? Yeah.
I don't know why. I think it's the art style. It
The
just
art style, if anything, that makes it
yeah.
stand out like in a positive way,
It,
surely.
I mean, it looks artsy, but it just makes me feel exhausted by looking at it.
Makes you feel exhausted.
Yeah.
Do you have that with
I
sci-fi
was
in general? Just anything that looks like.
yeah. Personally, like I think if you liked Classroom Delete season one, season two is just a definite improvement. If you like a lot of things in that show, in the season two show, like really improves. Um, and yeah, I think that's a good choice. Um, yeah, I mean, a lot of these are cultural things that I've just heard good things about and reading reviews and shit. Death Note obviously is really good. Like the biggest question mark for me is like Konosuba, but it's still season one, so it's like it's okay. And if we watched it in the right time, I suppose it might have had been like a really a breath of fresh air, really. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just it's a casual enjoyer of the anime. Nothing try hard, nothing bad in there.
Hmm.
Um,
I mean,
yes.
I guess having Classroom and Delete in it might show. I guess not being like that indicates not being too try hard because it's
You're implying it's the worst one on the list, but you
no, but
know.
it's like it's it's not a show for like the cultured anime watchers.
No, yeah.
There's some people who would be like Classroom Elite, and then especially like that fucking out of nowhere fight scene. It just makes me
What do you mean? That was brilliant. That
I
was brilliant.
I love that fight scene, but it's
I
just
do.
so fucking like comparing him to the other guy. He's like it's like so much
It's so
smaller and
smaller and
so
slimmer.
yeah.
It
This guy is
absolutely
like
destroys him.
it's like this guy is like twice his height and like three times his size. Like his arm is like
Hey, maybe he's
half
Floyd
the guy's length.
Mayweather, you know? He's just
Yeah, and he's like fighting four of them, and then he just wins. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah,
Well, from left to right, top to bottom, that was Non Biori, Killing Slimes for 300 Years, Cyberpunk, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, Death Note, Konosuba, Bocce the Rock, Clash of the Elite, and How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend. All right. We're gonna move on to the next
specifically the
list.
movie I think was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
favorite.
the finale movie. But for everything, I think he was referring to the series overall, and then
Fair enough.
he put his favorite as the image. All right, next list.
Ah, okay.
What do you think? Is this
Uh,
good taste? Is this good anime taste?
who could it be?
I'm not sure. You have to let
Ah,
me know.
yes. Okay, so I I like bottom three shows I don't recognize, but I'm fairly certain this is your thing. Like even the order of the things is what I would expect from you.
Okay, but like,
The
what do you
top
think?
six
What do
ones.
you if you think this is good taste? Do you think this is respectable?
Okay, well, so personally, I didn't really enjoy Sonny Boy. It was a bit too abstract for me. Like, I get the concept. I didn't enjoy particularly the execution. It felt a bit too like too slow, and also oh sorry, could you just type out if there's a specific season for any of this,
Uh, a specific season.
like you did for the last one, like you had
So Clash of the Elite was season one, Snafu season one, uh, and then that's Kizu Monogatari. So that's the first film in the Monogatari series. And then other than that, yeah, that's all you need to know, I guess. Bleach it's not the new Bleach, so it's old Bleach.
okay, so this could actually be not you, because I'm fairly certain you don't prefer Snafu season one. But like, who else could this be? Tower of God, a show that you've talked about when it was relevant and stuff, and you seem to enjoy it. Bleach, definitely. Like, I don't know anyone else except for maybe Matrix, actually, but or maybe NPR and Wiseboy, obviously, or just question marks. Okay, so yeah, Angel Beats. I know you enjoyed. Like, I think my enjoyment of it uh, made you excited to see it, and it didn't disappoint you. So
Okay.
but and it was season one of Classroom Delete. I think you actually enjoyed both of the seasons equally, or at least not enough to specify season one.
Wait, what are you referring to here? Clash of the Elite?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And Sunny Boy, yeah. I mean, uh, if it wasn't for Mason already been picked, like I know Mason has seen the bottom middle show. I'm fairly certain anyway.
Do you know which ones are the bottom left and bottom right? Do you know those?
Scott versus the world. I can't remember.
Yes.
Scott
Yeah.
Pilgrim.
Bottom right one is Scott
Yeah,
Pilgrim. Yeah.
I don't know the left one.
That's Kubikiri Cycle.
Is there someone who's like really British?
Really British.
Yeah.
What's that supposed to
Uh,
mean?
where are NPR and Wiseboy? Are they from Britain?
NPR's from America.
And
Wiseboy is from
Wiseboy.
Britain. Yeah.
I'll say Wiseboy.
We'll say Wiseboy for this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Okay, is that your final answer? Well, you're.
I mean, I want to say you, but for like some indications, just makes it feel like it's not it.
No, it is
Like
me.
why? Yeah. What? 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 What?
What?
Do you like Snuffer season one the most?
I do, yeah.
What? Since when? What?
Always.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like the main.
Yeah,
That's the
that
main
was
thing.
weird. Did you not know I liked season one the most?
No, I really thought you didn't. I
I didn't
thought you
like the
liked.
fact that the art changed after season one as well.
Yeah, I thought you. I thought you loved like season three. I thought that was like your best thing. You're
No,
like,
if anything, it's
ah,
probably my least favorite, if I
okay. Well,
have to
oh my
say.
god. I guess I misread that whole situation. I guess to be fair, I was not too involved in that discussion because I dropped season three.
Happens, happens. But yeah, I mean, you were roasting Sonny Boy earlier, but yeah, that's my favorite anime. Sonny
Yeah.
Boy, I really like it. It's nice and abstract.
Mm.
Um,
I mean, yeah, I'm glad that you enjoyed Angel Beats enough to put it in this one.
yeah, yeah. I mean, mine is in order, so for me, it's literally, um,
Yeah.
I won't lie, this is a bit of like unusual taste because you got like some stuff in there that's like slightly try hard. Then you've got like some middle of the road, like nothing extreme, but it's not bad. And then you've
Yeah.
got some like, oh, you got some Battle Shonen Bleach in there, which probably would be seen as like bit iffy taste, and then Classroom of the Elite as well, which kind of like whatever.
And I
But
mean,
yeah,
also Tower of God, like it has
yeah,
potential,
yeah,
but
yeah,
nothing really gets resolved. So like, I didn't realize like I wasn't sure like how far you enjoyed it because it's like it's quite a lot of like where's this going? It's not a lot of oh, this thing was really good. It's like I think this will be really good. It's going well so far.
yeah. No, yeah, I just really enjoyed it. Like it
Yeah,
wasn't a finished product or anything because it's really short, and season two will actually be releasing this year as well, so should be exciting.
I
But
really like. I like the art style. I'm completely. I like it. It's good and stuff, but the animation style I really enjoyed. Like the flow of movements and stuff, and it all felt really like ah something about it just felt like really nice. You couldn't, that sometimes when you feel like this is 3D and it's all just like I don't like it. I never got that from Tower of God. Like
yeah, I don't remember having that either. To be fair, I don't really know exactly when the 3D was coming in, but I'm sure it was used
mm.
sometimes.
Yeah, I think with the water stuff, like it was probably like
Oh
there's a
yeah,
lot of effects and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Did
But
you
yeah,
uh did you ever see any of the Monogatari series?
no.
Yeah, so I guess you can't really comment on that. Yeah, I
I,
just
I've
thought the
I've
film
heard
looked really
about
good.
it. Yeah, I've heard about it, but I never really like. I could never really sort of find a good sort of like mindset to get into it. I've always sort of known some stuff, and I've just felt like it's not quite like my thing. So I kind of need to be like primed, for it. I guess.
Yeah, I haven't really watched too much of it, to be honest. I've only watched
Mm.
like Bakemonogatari, Nisi Monogatari and then the three films. But by far, I enjoyed the first film the most. It also looked really good. I think it looked
Yeah,
amazing. But I don't know. I got like I don't know. I feel like I had enough after a while. That's why I stopped. But I'm sure the rest of it is good as well. But yeah, never ended up watching that. Could be Kitty Cycle. That's a bit of a mystery anime.
yeah,
It's I think it's seen as an ONA or maybe an OVA on AniList. I'm not sure. But it
probably an
didn't
O&A.
really get much like attention really. But I actually thought
Mm.
it was really good.
I've
I do
I've just
recommend watching it for anyone that likes like mystery and stuff.
yeah, I've only heard good things about it. I've just you know I've sort of lost the anime fever that I once had, and now I just sort of watch like a
Current
few
stuff.
episodes, one every yeah, like ongoing stuff maybe, and like stuff that I feel like that I won't get sort of tired by watching, because there's certain things that I just feel like you have to really pay attention, and like, or you
Yeah.
like you have to like, for example, I probably wouldn't watch Anohana right now, because I'm like, no, I want something a bit more safe, something a bit more, which is not a good mindset to have, but I just stuff is going on in life, and you know other shows that aren't anime. So I should, like, for my next holiday, I should probably line up some, like, a bit more emotional, I guess, animes. So
Yeah,
I'll put that one in the thing.
that's fair. Well, I guess to to broadly explain like the reason why they're on the list here.
Hmm.
So Sonny Boy, like I already said, is just my favorite anime. I enjoyed it the most out of any anime I've watched for quite a long time. Classroom Elite is a little bit of a nostalgia, like loyalty pick. I don't think I would enjoy it as much today, but especially for
Especially that you specified season one, like,
yeah, no, if not, yeah, nowadays I think season two is better, but I have nostalgia for season
yeah, but
one.
I thought you would like be like just both, but mm,
Yeah. But I mean technically it's the entire series, but yeah, season one
mm,
I was my favorite. And I think the reason I enjoyed it so much when it like came out, I think I watched it like 2017 or 18, either or. Um, was I just really liked it really hit like a lot of my personal like biases, if that makes sense. I really
mm,
liked the main character and how he tried to like psycho not analyze stuff necessarily, but he'd try to like manipulate everybody and
yeah,
that kind of stuff, and he'd make himself seem less than what he actually was. It's very much a power fantasy, which especially at that time I would enjoy a lot. Suzune also a character that I like a lot personality wise, so those those two characters alone already made it like very
yeah.
enjoyable for me. The fact that it took place in a school as well was one of my
I
favorite
just
things
like
to
to add
watch
as well that
back then as
it's
well.
not like a good guy power fantasy. It's like a
No, yeah.
selfish power fantasy, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, I like that. I like that concept. But yeah, those are like
Mm.
some of the reasons that was on there. Snafu, I really liked as well because it was like it was more like for me a much more like realistic approach that I can resonate with
Mm.
personally, and like being at school and stuff, and how you look at other people. The main character, I
Yeah,
think, for
but
me, I
like
saw little
that he looks
similarities in myself. So
that he looks at the popular guys in the class, like, sure, but like the other main characters, I wouldn't say they're relatable.
the main characters.
Yeah.
I mean they're female, so it's hard to be relatable,
Oof.
relate to
Well,
females,
I
right? When
mean,
you're a
just
male.
I don't think they're, like, accurate portrayals of women. Let's just say that. I think they're a bit, unusual types of people.
Possibly. And on Angel Beats, I just really enjoyed the ending. It affected me a lot. It's probably the saddest ending that I've ever seen in anime.
Yeah.
So that's my reason for that. Bleach
No.
is a pure like nostalgia pick. Like it's just that simple. That's the only reason it's on there really. I just thought it would look really cool when I was younger. I thought it was cooler than Naruto or Dragon Ball Z. So that's why that's there. Tower of God I just really enjoyed, so that's like a personal taste thing. That's Tower of God is a type of anime that I really like.
Mm.
Kubikiri Cycle was I also really like mysteries, and I think it did a really good job at doing mystery. Kizumonogatari is just like I don't know. I guess that's like one of my two most cultured things on this list. That probably Sonny Boy and then
Mm.
Kizumonogatari. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
I think
maybe.
it just looked really good. The animation was really good. The art was really good. Um, and it's Bakemonogatari style, so that just makes it overall pretty good, I'd say. And then Scott Pilgrim, lastly, I really enjoyed the different style of art and laid back type of show. That one is more of a chill one.
Mm.
It's also like this behind. It's like similar. You could call it like an alternative way of the Scott Pilgrim story, which I've already seen before and I already like enjoyed. So it's just yeah, I
Mm.
enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. But yeah,
Just like to add about Angel Bits, it's yeah, I completely agree about the ending being sad and oh fuck, it's just so good at like pulling at the heartstrings.
yeah, I
Um,
agree. I agree.
like it constantly has this sense of melancholy, and then like oh, just like the group, like the inevitability of the group falling apart, and like the characters and the audience realizing it is just oh
So when you compare the taste of the of this one to the previous one, how would you compare it? Did
well
this have one a better
seen
taste?
I've seen more of this. Um, I mean, hmm, okay, from the things I've seen, Andrew,
Yep, yep, yep.
I would say that yours is better, although
There's no although. Come on, it's just better. Okay, thank you, thank you.
although in terms of Classroom Village, you know, it's
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
uh, but yeah, I guess I would classify your taste as very British.
What?
Yeah,
What does that even mean?
I don't know. It's just
How is it British?
well, first of all, Scott Pilgrim. That's just you know,
That's
that's
Canadian.
yeah, but like there's a lot of British enjoyers. It's just a thing.
Is there? I mean, I guess so, yeah.
Bleach, I think, anyway, like the resurrection or whatever you want to call it, the recent like bring back has had, at least in my different social circles, more British people have been uh, positive about it.
I absolutely hate the continuation of Bleach. I think it's
Yeah,
absolutely horrible.
fair enough. I mean, yeah, uh, Tower of God. Um, yeah, and Sonny Boy and the Angel Beats. You know, it's cultured, but it's also, I guess, yeah, so British.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm sending you the next one. I'm sending you the next one.
Okay, 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 okay.
Okay.
That I see a good taste here.
Got some big hitters here coming in.
In the middle, good taste. Yeah,
Oh,
this.
let me copy paste the thing.
Okay, so I assume it's Brotherhood, right? Uh,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
okay, so I would assume that this is Nugget.
Is that your guess already? You're already coming in with the guess?
Okay, so I know Nugget has watched some sports anime, so that's sort of. And Bocce the Rock, I guess, has just made the rounds on your in your community. Everyone's watched it. Um, Mob Psycho, I think Nugget has watched that, and it's season 2 specifically. So, mm. Violet Evergarden, I'm fairly certain he has. I mean, Fate Zero apparently has just made the rounds as well. Um, Attack on Titan season 3 part 2.
Yeah, I haven't
I
seen
mean,
Attack on Titan, so I can't comment on
fuck,
that one.
this could be Bluxy.
Did you reckon? Nah, nah,
Could
nah,
be
nah, nah, nah,
Bluxy.
nah.
Could be
Fate
Bluxy, because like
Zero, you know? Like, come on.
yeah. Wait, oh, has Bluxy not?
Has Buxy seen Fate Zero? Maybe
I'm
she
not,
has. I actually don't know.
I'm not sure because I'm fairly certain Black has watched both Attack on Titan and Violet Evergarden. Um, but yeah, I think actually with judging from like the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Spirited Away, and Fate Zero, probably a bit too old for Bluxy to have watched it. Like some of it maybe, but like all of them are like ah. So I mean, it could be Nugget, but a silent voice. Well, if it is Nugget, it's a cultured pick um, to include the silent voice. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
uh, yeah, I'll say Nugget.
Okay. Well, you are wrong because it's one of the people you didn't know, and that's
Ah,
Wise Boy. It was Wise Boy. But
fair enough.
yeah,
Yeah, I'd say
to list them all is Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood, Spirited Away, Violet Evergarden, Mob Psycho,
season two.
Fate Zero, Watch the Rock, Haikyuu, Silent Voice, and Attack on Titan. Yeah.
Attack on Titan season 3 part 2.
Yeah, yeah. To be more
Um,
specific.
yeah. Well, I mean, I mean, I've never been too big a fan of Attack on Titan, but otherwise, I mean, I would say that these are good. Like
This is better taste
these are
than
good.
mine. This is better taste than mine.
These are good shows. Like I mean, Fate Zero, it's
And
good.
films. Spirited Away and Silent Voice, they're
Yeah.
probably
I
some
mean,
of the best
Violet
films of all
Evergarden.
time in anime.
Personally, I didn't really like. I watched 5 minutes and I was like, this show just you know it
I
bends the
I
rules of logic with having this girl being like a postman and then like a soldier, and now she has cybernetics and she's only like 16, and it's like what the fuck, how does this work?
I haven't seen it,
uh
but it does sound pretty extreme.
yeah, well that's not like that's like part of her backstory, so like she's like, yeah, now I'm going to work as other stuff now. It's like what, this is what. So I don't know. It just it just felt a bit unrealistic, to be honest. But I've heard it's really good. The art style I really enjoyed. I got a bit frustrated with all the backstory things. And yeah, I mean, a silent voice, good choice. Mob Psycho season 2. I don't remember exactly where season 1 and season 2 separate, but I know I enjoyed both of them quite a lot. The art style is not the best, but you know, I think that's part of the charm, maybe. Uh,
I will say
yeah, Full
Haikyuu is
Metal.
overrated. I wanna give that opinion. I think sports anime overall is kind
Yeah,
of overrated, and I think Haikyuu.
I
I
think you
watched
have
one
to
season, but like that was enough for me. I said, all right,
with
watched one season, I'm done.
both music and sports anime. I think you have to have a good, solid slice of life like aspect to it, and you also have to have. It can't be too complicated, and it can't be too like too much, just like teamwork and stuff.
Hmm.
But if you balance it well, it can be good. It is a giant hurdle to compete with when you have like all of these other things that you have to like include, like segments where it's just music, segments where it's just like sports competition, and like you slow down and like do tactics and stuff, and it's like it's really hard to like fit that in to not ruin the flow and also alienate people who aren't like super interested in the sport. Brotherhood, I think personally, I've read the manga, so and also seen some episodes, but personally, I just feel like the ending is so dumb. Um, so yeah, yeah.
I
Um,
didn't mention this before. I don't think I mentioned it before, but I also think
mhm.
Bocce the Rock is also pretty overrated. I don't actually think it's great. I think it's just all right. It's just, like decent, nothing special. But most
I
people
mean,
see it as like, definitely one of the anime of the year.
I've only heard good things about it personally, but
Yeah, me
like
too, other than
it
myself. From
yeah, it
myself.
even like Angel Beats, which apparently is considered a music anime for some reason. Um,
A little
like
bit.
it has music segments and stuff. I mean, the music things personally, like I'd rather watch like slice of life aspects like overlaid with a bit of music and a bit of sport, not too focused. Um, because personally, I still sort of miss my high school days. They were really good. Well, apart from my second year, which was just too much studying, I didn't like that.
Yeah, that's that's fair.
I liked my first and third year.
Should we move
But
on
yeah,
to next one?
I would say Wise Boy, if you're listening to this, good taste.
Yeah,
I
good job.
think you definitely have a slice of life solid base. You have some good action shows, and you also have Attack on Titan. So yeah,
Good action shows, and you have also Attack on Titan. Is that you saying that it's a bad action show, or what's going on there?
it's not Fate Zero level, and
Okay,
it's not Full Metal Alchemist level. It's not Mob Psycho level, but you know,
okay. I haven't
could be
seen it.
violent.
I can't give my opinion, but I'm sure the majority of
could
people would call you out for that sake. But yeah,
could be Violet Evergarden level because I don't know any action from that show. But yeah.
I'm sending you. I'm sending you the next list.
Ah yes. Who do I have left among the people?
Luxie, NPR, Scotty, Duran, Matrix, Nugget.
Oh, fucking that show at the
I think.
bottom middle looks really cool. Looks like a fucking chess thing.
Sorry, the which show are you talking about?
Bottom middle.
Bottom, middle. Oh,
Yeah.
that's Plastic Memories.
Is it?
Yeah,
That's not
yeah.
how
It's
I.
Assassination Classroom.
Yeah.
A Hunter,
Snafu.
ex-Hunter.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I should say it in order, shouldn't I? Assassination Classroom, Snafu, specifically season two, Soul Eater, Hunter x Hunter, of course the more recent one, the 2011 one, Steins Gate, Cowboy Bebop, Angel Beats, Plastic Memories, and Girls Last Tour.
Um. I think Matrix. I'm always assuming Matrix, but I think Matrix enjoyed Girls Last Tour. I think he talked about it when we were chatting about anime one time or another. Okay, so the problem is Snafu and Angel Beats, amongst other shows, but which aren't on this list, have just been spread into the community. It's like I watch a show or Andrew watches a show, and if I watch a show, Andrew watches it and then spreads it, and
You
then
can
if
tell
you
that
watch
I
a show,
have
spreads it.
affected some of these lists.
Yes,
Well, and then you as well, of course.
yeah, I really like well via you, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I really enjoy Assassination Classroom. Season two is pretty good. I didn't like the movie, although the original segments in the movie was decent. Uh, um, I mean, Cowboy Bebop is apparently good. Not something I want to watch. And Soul Eater, I've heard good things about. I started watching it at some point, lost track of stuff, and then when I went back to my legal viewing thing, it wasn't there anymore. Uh, okay, let's see the names of the people: Bluxy, NPR, Scotty, Duran, Matrix, and
I feel like this taste is probably a bit better than mine. It's got like Plastic Memories, which in a lot of ways I just see as Angel Beats but slightly worse. Um,
That's such a
I mean
uh,
even the girl has got like the same hairstyle.
boom boom fucking shots to the heart to
But
everyone.
yeah, it's like I just think it's like Angel Beats if but it's got like slightly more romance, but it has worse plot and it's not as sad. So
Oh my
over
god! I just realized like all of these shows that I've seen in a way have like I guess bittersweet endings.
okay.
Uh, so let's start with Angel Beats because we've already talked about it.
You should talk about it again.
Sad ending, and stuff happens which you know. Uh, yeah, there's a lot of sadness going around even before the ending. Steins Gate,
Yeah, I hear it's really good. I still haven't seen it, but I hear it's really good.
a lot of emotions there. Snafu, not on the same level, but Snafu also has some sad people. and then Assassination Classroom Season 2, specifically the one which is the sad one. Um,
Are you trying to say that whoever this is just likes really sad stuff?
I mean, maybe I haven't seen. I mean, what Girls on Last Tour,
I
whatever
haven't
it's
seen
called.
that, but I have heard good things
I've
about it.
seen a small bit from it, and it's basically two girls in like a tank or something, going around in like a destroyed world, and like destroyed buildings and stuff.
Tanks, okay.
I don't want to say Matrix, even though I think it is Matrix, because I've constantly said Matrix, and I feel like I'm being rude.
Oh, we've also finally got our like more of a classic cultured show. You know how we've had like a couple really good shows, and we've called them more
Oh
cultured,
yeah,
but they're more recent.
Cowboy
Cowboy
Bebop.
Bebop, you have like one of those
Yeah,
really good shows that are older as well, so that like adds to
yeah,
like the tryhardiness. So we got our like
yeah.
our first
I
like
mean,
most tryhardy pick yet in Cowboy Bebop.
I think Spirited Away is in the same category though. But yeah,
Yeah, I guess so. It's just a film, so I see it slightly differently.
it's a bit newer as well. But I think Spirited Away is it's
It's a
a
very good
Ghibli
film.
thing, and it's yeah.
Soul Eater, I
So
like the pick. It's the taste isn't like, bad or that
yeah,
good, but I like Soul Eater. I like that pick. It's a good battle shonen and his pick's
mm,
also like I think what is considered generally speaking as a top 3 battle shonen in Hunter x Hunter, right? I mean, what else is up there? I think it's just Attack on Titan and Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer. I guess they're kind of seen as a top 4 of all time by the majority of people, if I'm not mistaken.
okay. So currently, I'm thinking Nugget, not Duran, sorry, Nugget, Matrix, and Scotty. And I think I know shows that Nugget like, but I'm not sure that they would be among his favorites.
Hmm.
Um, and I know some of the shows that Matrix has watched, but
I will say that
uh,
I was the reason this person started watching anime.
oh, fuck, I feel like that applies to
A lot of them.
both of them. Okay, well, I'm throwing Scotty out of the options here because for some reason I feel like Scotty has watched some shows that I would recognize a bit more. Like I feel like I would see a list and be like, this aligns with Scotty. Um, so except for Steins Gate, that could be Scotty. Fuck it, I'll Matrix.
That one was NPR, the American, our local
Ah,
American,
fair enough.
coming
Well,
in.
he has good taste. This
Yeah,
is like
it's not anything
this is
crazy,
like
but
a
it's good, yeah.
this is a really good like list. Like personally, I haven't watched Hunter x Hunter, but like it's a cult classic, I suppose you could call it. And Cowboy Bebop, only heard good things. But yeah, NPR, if you need counseling, let me know. It feels like you like being sad, which might not be healthy. I don't know.
I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's fine. But yeah, okay. NPR, decent stuff, decent, good stuff.
Hmm.
I'm sending you the next one.
Oh my god.
Okay, what are we thinking?
I
Good
think
anime
that's Blue
taste?
Lock, right? Blue Lock is the top middle one, right?
Yeah. There's just Kaisen, season
Oh,
2, Blue Lock, Chainsaw Man, Classroom Elite, specifically season 1, Cyberpunk, Love is War, the third season, Kill la Kill, Overlord, specifically season 3, and then
ah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains.
This is Scotty.
Yeah, it is. Did you
I
not
didn't
clock that
realize that
yet? Did you never
I didn't
see that
realize
one?
that I was at Yu-Gi-Oh! When you said
You
it was
didn't
Yu-Gi-Oh!
you didn't realize
Nope,
that was Yu-Gi-Oh! In the
nope.
bottom right. Oh god.
I know Scotty enjoys Yu-Gi-Oh! Still, even the new things. Like maybe not like
The
as
new
much.
current.
Yeah, but like yeah. Um,
So well, yeah,
okay.
what are we thinking of our local Yu-Gi-Oh boy? What are we
What the
thinking?
fuck is the top left one?
What do you mean? Jujutsu Kaisen season 2.
Okay, just fair enough. I intentionally avoided that show.
I
Uh,
haven't
okay,
seen it either, to be
I
fair.
personally, people say that Chainsaw Man is really good. I I didn't enjoy it. I
Yeah,
watched like five episodes or something.
I thought it was good. I gave that an 8 out of 10. That was
It's
good.
um, it's like you know, it's like the X-Men, but just a bit weird
I thought it was somewhat
in
similar to
Japan.
Jujutsu Kaisen season 1 specifically. I thought it was like in a lot of ways. Not I'm not saying it's like identical or anything,
Yeah,
but I think in a lot of ways it was just the better version of Jujutsu Kaisen, I'll be honest. It's season 1, just season 1. I haven't seen
yeah.
season 2, so I hear people really like season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen, so
I wanted to watch Blue Lock, and then it turned out to be a sports anime, and I didn't.
yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Cyberpunk, yeah, said my piece. Was it a specific season? Sorry for
No,
Classroom
there's
Elite.
only one season in Cyberpunk.
No, Classroom Elite.
Oh yeah, I've seen one.
Okay, that's
I haven't
that.
asked him, but I feel like this has to be a nostalgia pick as well. It has to be.
Mm. Love is War. Was that a specific season or was
The
that just?
final season, the third season. There might be another season now,
Mm,
but like, yeah,
yeah,
it's like the third season.
uh, like
I think it's really good. Do you not agree? I think that's like one of the top
I
romances.
I I'm not convinced. I never finished it.
You never
Like
finished it. I thought it was amazing.
I
I actually think it's better than Snafu now. I think when you look
oh
at the
sorry, no,
three
Love is
seasons
War.
combined,
Fuck.
yeah, Love is War.
I thought about Snafu. Sorry.
No, I actually think, yeah, I think Love is
I mean,
War
this is
surpasses
it's
Snafu.
Love is War is Oh fuck, this is it's hard to like. I do enjoy it, but it's not like I don't know. It's hard to like. There's a lot of I've been reading a lot of romance manga because it's quite easy to just like because I have a commute to work. It's kind of easy to just like read some pages or chapters or something and then just like pick it back up on the way home. It's it's very convenient because it's not like a video thing, so it's like it's easier to like just reread some stuff if I've forgotten it. I don't know. It's just I can't really feel like I found like my romance anime really yet. I feel like most of the shows I've watched are okay, but they're not like if Hyoka season 2 comes out and it's more focused on romance, maybe I'll enjoy that. I don't know. So far, um I am I'm not convinced. Overlord season 3, that's pretty good still.
Yeah, or showing as well that they're a bit of still a bit of a fantasy nerd. Because I do think that's probably actually now I think about. Have you seen Kill la Kill, the one on bottom left?
I did see it way back in the day. I don't know if I finished it. I was like, fuck, it's like 14 or something.
Okay, well I from what I'm aware, it's not considered bad, but it's also not considered like that crazy good either. I think it's just like a whatever pick. But I feel like I will be honest, I don't think Overlord is that great as well. I feel like the bottom three are all worse than like everything that's above them,
What?
probably.
What? What? Yu-Gi-Oh! Raids? How dare you?
I'm
Look
sorry,
at the
bro.
cards.
Yu-Gi-Oh is just not that great. Even 5D is, which in my opinion was probably the peak of Yu-Gi-Oh. Um,
Hmm.
just like anime wise, I mean, just like the best, not the
Okay,
most popular or anything.
personally, I think the movie, like the latest movie, is like peak Yu-Gi-Oh! But
Which one is that again?
the one we watched,
Oh, that was trash.
what? You didn't like that one?
I was there. We watched it together. Do you not remember how
Hmm.
much I was trashing on it? It was trash.
I don't remember you trashing on it that much.
No, it was trash.
To me, that's
5D's
peak Yu-Gi-Oh.
clears. 5D's
And then I think
clears.
I think like if we can separate GX into like specific seasons, like the first and final seasons of GX, they're really good. Uh,
Fair enough.
One and
I
four.
think they're pretty good. How do like call it like happy shows. I think
Mm,
the season one's a pretty good like happy
yeah,
cozy show where it not
like
if you
yeah. I
don't
mean,
take it as that dramatic, it's actually pretty. It's like
yeah. I mean,
peaceful.
personally, I think if you watch it in Japanese, it has quite a more classic high school anime feel that it's just not in the thing.
Okay, next one. Yeah,
Why is this person a fanboy of you?
This person's a fanboy me.
It feels like it.
Okay, well,
What?
the
Okay,
the
what's
ones
the
listed
bottom
are.
middle one?
I'll just say
That
them all. They're so
okay.
Monogatari season 2, so but the whole Monogatari series as well.
Mhm.
Then Neon Genesis Evangelion, I think specifically that's the third film, if I'm not mistaken. Snafu, what season is that? Is that 2 or 3?
That's three.
Yeah, okay. And then Sonny Boy 86, specifically season 2, I think that is. Mob Psycho, first season, I think. And
Hmm.
then MSA Shadow, season 2, Durarararara, and then Scott Pilgrim.
Like, if it wasn't for Evangelion, I would think this was Bloxy. Uh,
Bloxy, really?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I mean, I can kind of see it apart from Monogatari
Yeah, I mean,
and
Monogatari feels like one
Durarara
of those shows
and
that
Mob
would be an
Psycho.
exceptions because, like, the later ones have still, like,
I
been
think
close enough.
think still half of this list can't be Bloxy, I think.
I mean, Scott
Not
Pilgrim,
Scott Pilgrim,
I mean,
not
Scott Pilgrim, I
Durarara,
wouldn't
not
be
Mob
sure.
Psycho, not Monogatari.
Uh,
She has a,
is
she
it
has, I'm pretty sure she hasn't even seen Scott Pilgrim, by the way.
fair enough? I feel like Mob Psycho maybe, but yeah, okay.
Because
Okay,
they don't
so
look like anime characters enough, you know what I mean? It's like not anime
yeah,
enough.
this kind of feels like Nugget though, a little bit.
Nugget.
But yeah, it's just the Evangelion and the 86 that is just like, hmm, would he rate them this highly? Okay, who do I have left actually? I'm maybe
Uh,
forgetting people.
so you have a Biloxi, Duran, Matrix, Nugget.
Guess this could be Duran.
Don't think we've had Duran
Uh,
yet. No, we haven't.
yeah, I'll say. I mean, I can't say Matrix anymore, so yeah, I'll Duran.
It was Matrix.
Fuck! Uh, oh
Unlucky.
god.
Well, to speak on the
Uh,
taste a little bit, I think
yeah,
this is,
good.
for the most part, a little bit tryhard. I'm not gonna lie. Coming in with the Monogatari and Evangelion and Sonny Boy, like that's a
But
tryhard. And
I
then
feel
Mob
like
Psycho as
86 would
well.
be included in Tryhard, but
86, I wouldn't say so. Like it's
but
good. It's
it
like good, but
definitely
tryhard is like the next level for me. It's like
okay.
extra tier.
Eminence in Shadow is definitely not Tryhard though. It's
Yeah, and the worst part about it is that it picked season 2, which is so clearly worse than season 1. So that's like
uh,
mind-boggling.
personally, I've read the manga and both of them are just, like
Hey, it's the
like
anime, okay? They're not the same.
yeah, but comparing like the manga and anime in season one is like the art style is just so bad in like places where the manga is so good. And then in like other fight scenes that are barely in the thing is just really good. So I don't know what their priorities were. And then hmm,
I would
yeah,
still say it's
season
season
two
1.
story wise wasn't great. Yeah,
Season 1 is still a good pick, I think. Definitely would still be way better than Overlord. Like if you pick Eminence of Shadow season 1, but yeah, it still wouldn't be like a crazy. At the end of the day, you're still showing
did
off that
did
you're
you?
at least a little bit of a fantasy isekai
I mean,
lover.
I really enjoyed Overlord season four. I,
Overlord, I think you overrate Overlord.
maybe I think
I think
Overlord
it's
season
good,
four
but
was
like
like
it's not like 8 out of 10 or anything like that.
Overlord season four, in my opinion, was like it finally like started pulling some narrative strands that had just been laying bare for like
It was actually my
two
least
seasons.
favorite.
You didn't like season four?
I thought it was my least favorite for the Overlord, yeah.
Oh, that's surprising.
I think Overlord is so like it's so weird in the sense of I feel like every season like when you look at all the seasons they're all a bit different that I feel
Yeah,
like a lot of people will have them ordered differently as well in quality.
yeah. I mean, they're not as different as Log Horizon, but yeah,
Yeah, I mean most people don't see anything past season 1 in Lock Horizon, which
Log
apparently is a good
Horizon
thing.
season Log Horizon season two is just, but season three is okay. But season two is just so dumb. It's basically like the perspective is irrelevant people who never show up again. And this is about Log Horizon. Let's see here. Okay, so some action, some slice of life, some of the slice of life being pretty good, I'd say.
Some
The evidence in
sci-fi.
shadow is like, would you really put this that high if you had seen a lot of shows? Like, I feel like,
Well, that's what I mean when like this clearly shows that he's at least a bit of a like isekai fan for fantasy fan to some degree.
uh,
For Eminence to be up here, specifically season 2.
or maybe just a,
It's showing that
a
whoever this is
fight,
clearly a
fight,
little bit of a
fight.
fraud. That's all I have to say. You know,
Yeah.
there's some inconsistencies going on here. There's a little bit of
Why,
fraudulent, a little bit
why are you
fraudulent,
being so mean to
a little bit fraudulent, little bit fraudulent. Like,
or
how can your
Matrix?
list be so good and then you're like
Like,
Eminence is Sad Shadow season 2? Yeah,
yeah,
that's the
Matrix.
one to finish off the list.
Matrix. I appreciate your anime choices and stuff. I don't hate you. I'm not like Andrew. I just think maybe you should have another look and just see if Evidence of Shadow is as good as you think it is. Because it's yeah,
Overall this list is best taste that we've seen so far. I would say probably.
no, like there's a really good scene in season two actually when he pretends to be working for the bad guys and he's fighting one of the, I think it's Alpha, and he's like she asks him a question and he doesn't know the answer, so he looks around like really quickly, and I really enjoy that.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, yeah. Well, it's decent taste. I would say a lot of art enjoy and animation enjoy. I would say story wise, they're all rather different, but together all of them are very good art wise and uh, animation wise. None of them are like known for bad stuff. So yeah, good.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go to the next one.
It's
I think you've only got what Nugget left,
Nugget,
Bloxy
Bloxy,
left,
and Duran.
and Duran left. Yeah, that's correct. Anyways, here's the next list.
Um,
Initial thoughts. I'm looking at the one in the middle.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is? That's Girls and Panzer.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's a pretty
Okay,
interesting
wait.
interesting
So,
list. So top left, Given, Beastars, season
I
2
mean,
specifically, Chainsaw Man as we've seen before, Odd
yeah, yeah.
Taxi, Girls and
It's
Panzer,
Nugget. It's Nugget. It's Nugget. It's Nugget.
yeah, Silent Voice, Angel Beats, Psyche K, and Violet
Did you just
Evergarden.
acknowledge that it was Nugget?
Yeah, it was Nugget.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
You got that one right. What gave it away? What gave it away? Which one? Which
I
one gave it
wasn't
away?
sure about the Psychic, honestly. That was like the main thing holding it back. But when you said it was Girls and Panzer, I was like, I know that I know Andrews watched it, and I also know that
I
he
didn't. No,
like
I haven't
enjoyed
watched
it.
it. I dropped it.
Okay, well, you did watch a bit of it.
Yeah.
And I also know that, as always, everyone in your community has watched Angel Beats.
I don't know why that one
So,
specifically, and everyone just ends up watching. I don't know what it is.
yeah. Well, probably in one of the podcasts or
I
something.
mu I must have just given it a great speech. That's what that's what I'm getting from it.
Probably. I
But for me,
know.
it was specifically the animals. I think there's a lot of animals on here. Beastars and Old Taxi.
Ah, for
That gave it
fuck's sake.
away.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
also Given is a gay show,
Call him a
so that gave
furry. Punch down, Andrew. Yeah,
Given
yeah.
also gives it away.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
pun
Punch him
intended there.
down. Well, okay. So personally,
It's good though.
I sort of realized Girls and Panzer, and I wasn't sure about Psychic Ape, but I knew he'd watched Chainsaw Man. So I was like, okay, it's definitely leaning towards that. And I was like, okay, how long ago did I watch it, Psychic A? Because if I'd watched it long enough ago, he might have picked it up from like me or you chatting about it or something. Because it's not like a super famous show. It's not. I don't think he would just like watch it just randomly. I haven't seen any sort of YouTube like videos about it or anything. So I feel like he would probably have like seen my list or something. Uh, but yeah, I've heard Odd Taxi is good. Um,
Yeah. I would say that's that one is the one try hard pick in this list. Odd
I
Taxi.
haven't I haven't watched it because
It's
to
very
me it
good.
just feels like fucking
No, it's really
pet
good.
pet shop uh horse. You know the horse show on
No,
Netflix.
no.
Do you know the horse show
I
on
think
Netflix?
Odd Taxi's definitely top two of the anime that I've watched.
BoJack Horseman. That's the one I'm thinking
I
of.
have it tied with Sonny Boy. I think Odd Taxi and Sonny Boy are the best two anime that I've watched. But yeah, but
Uh,
unfortunately though, you do have Girls and Panzer, so that does try to drag it
do,
back down
do,
a bit.
do you compare it to Old Taxi and stuff? Do you think Old Taxi is better than Fate Zero?
Yeah, I would say so.
Well, for fuck's sake. Okay.
Well, that's what I mean. Fate Zero wouldn't be a try hard pick, but Odd Taxi
Yeah.
is a try hard pick.
I
It's a
might
try
have to
hard
watch Old
pick.
Taxi now just to disprove that at some point. But yeah.
Disprove it, right? You're gonna like
Uh,
mathematically disprove it.
well,
But yeah, no,
to
good
myself
taste, good
anyway.
taste.
Uh, yeah,
Okay,
I don't know what the top middle one is. It looks really crazy, but
Beastars. That's an animal show.
why is it
Animal romance.
why is it like a mirror that's breaking? What the fuck?
Oh, it looks cool. Oh, it's a cool panel.
That's not what I expect. Beastars to me has been like it's not super chill, but
Apparently,
it's not
season two
that
is a bit
crazy.
more hype than season one. Apparently.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well,
Okay, so it's Bloxy and Duran.
yeah. That's correct. So let me post the next one.
Do you want to post both of them at the same time so that
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. So you'll get to see the both of them, and we'll look at the one on the left first.
Okay, so I'm fairly certain. Uh, okay, never mind. I'm
What are
not
you
fairly
thinking?
certain. Okay, okay, yeah, I'm certain now. Okay, so I'll just read them. Oh, never mind. I don't know the shows. But the one on the
This for
left
the first one.
is just definitely Bloxy.
Yeah, you're correct.
Want to know why I know that? Because Death Note and Evangelion are on the second, and Hunter. It's they're too old.
Yeah. No, there was no chance that last one was
Mm,
gonna be Black Sea. But yeah, okay.
okay.
So Duran's the next, the last one. Black Sea
Yeah.
is the left one. So let's look at Black Sea's list in particular. What do you think about her taste in this list, in this 3x3 rather?
I feel like the bottom left show. I feel like that girl on the left. I feel like she's in a certain magical index. Is that what the show is?
Certain scientific railgun. So I think is that one? I think
Oh,
that's that one.
maybe she cameos or something in it.
No,
Yeah.
I think that is the same show. Wait.
No, I think she cameo. Maybe she cameos in a certain
Oh.
magical index, and she's from like she has her own show, but she just sort of is a side character in the other show.
Yeah, no,
Um,
yeah, you're right. You're right. No, she is in both shows, yeah.
um, yeah, I recognized her because she tries to kill the main character for no reason in
Whoa,
the
whoa,
beginning.
whoa, what are these spoilers?
Well, that's like the first 2 minutes. It's fine.
Okay.
Um, okay, so Mushka Tensei, I didn't realize Blocks enjoyed it that much.
No, doesn't surprise me. What do you think about
Uh,
Mushoku Tensei?
I mean,
You said it was really good, didn't you?
yeah, I didn't enjoy the third season that much. Like
Right.
it made it worse for me.
She picked Mushoku Tensei as a series, I think, but specifically season one was her favorite,
Mm.
which
I mean,
surprises me.
I can see like yeah. I feel like season one and season two are
Like season one, part one, because I think there was like a part two of season one.
like everyone in season like at the end of season two and season three is just a douchebag to everyone else. Like it's like the
I've
main
only
character
seen
and
season one,
one
part
other
one, by the way.
character. Yeah. There's only like two good people I can think of in the show, and it just makes me feel a bit sort of unhappy watching it because it's just emotionally draining watching everyone be super rude constantly. Um, so maybe that's why I have a skewed view on it or something. It's ReZero, the second one, right?
Yeah, ReZero season two, that's what that is.
I haven't watched season two, but season one was best, and I've heard you say that it's
I
just
mean,
character or something in the
I'll
second season.
I'll speak first about Mushoku Tensei. I really don't like it, but the majority of people think it's good. But it is an isekai, so I think it kind of averages out around of like, it's a whatever pick. It's like no big deal in both areas. And then
I feel
for
like
ReZero, go on, yeah.
I feel like it's kind of has a much solider base than a lot of other isekais. It's like world building, character wise, and like power scaling, and all of that stuff is like it's tied to the story. Like it's not like the world is breaking around the main character, or like the world building is like crazy like Shield Hero. It's like it all feels a
Hmm.
bit, it all feels connected in a like a narrative way, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's fair. That's fair. Um, as for as for as for ReZero, I know that the public generally really likes season two, even more so than season one. Um,
It's hard to say.
but I didn't really like season two that much, partially because I felt like it was a bit of a filler. I think it focuses on the what's her name, the main female, the white-haired female,
Oh,
Amelia. I focuses on her a lot, on her backstory and her progression as a character, which is really nice. Like after watching that show, you probably shouldn't hate her guts anymore, because I think most people did after watching season one, including myself.
I didn't. I just thought like she was just an average person. She was just
Well, she was pretty
not that
boring.
interesting. Yeah,
And as the
she's
main
just.
female character, you'd expect a little bit more from
Yeah.
her after season one. But
But
yeah,
to be fair,
I felt like it was a bit of a filler. Like the plot itself, I felt like was just like a distraction, and I was kind of hoping for
I
things to
didn't
move
like the wrapping
forward
up of
more,
it.
which is, my reasoning as to why I didn't think season two was like anything crazy. I still think it's good. Don't get me wrong. I think it's also better than Mushoku Tensei in my opinion. But it is still an isekai. It has some problems. So for me, I think it's a positive, this ReZero pick. But for me, it's nothing. It's nothing crazy. But it's positive. It's
Oh,
positive.
why? Why did you say that?
Why?
Why did you like it more than Ursula Tensei?
I
I
don't. I hate.
love.
I'm sorry. I just hate Mushoku Tensei. I'm sorry. That's just my personal. I have a personal vendetta
Oh,
with Mushoku Tensei.
ReZero is so crazy compared to Ursula
I
Tensei.
hate Mushoku Tensei, bro. I'm sorry. I just hate it.
I
I'll
would like
watch the continuation at some
If
point,
you
and
loved
I'll give you an
ReZero,
updated opinion.
yeah. If you loved ReZero or
I
something,
didn't. I didn't.
I would be like, okay, fair enough, you love it more than Mushoku Tensei. But like, you're like, it's not great, and then you're like, but it's still better than Mushoku Tensei. It's like, in my opinion, Mushoku Tensei is like the baseline for like good enough. That's like that's like the baseline for me. And you
Yeah,
you saying that like, yeah,
bro. I mean,
it's like ah,
I have like a
just
problem with these two shows because I know isekai enjoyers would like honestly vote for those two. Like for whatever year they came out, they would vote for them as like anime of the year. Like they're contenders for them. So I don't, I'm always like in the line of fire when I talk about them, really. But yeah, honestly, I think neither of them are great. But I do, I do think ReZero's, I enjoyed ReZero a lot more. I think the plot was good. I think it was good.
I remember Sam saying that ReZero was his favorite at some point, and I was like, Sam,
Which
no,
Sam is that? Nugget Matrix? Matrix.
TGS.
Oh, yes, anime. Right. Well, yeah, I mean, he's also like an isekai enjoyer, let's be honest. So that's where
Yeah,
that comes from. Isekai enjoyers love Mushoku Tensei and ReZero. Like, absolutely
Mm,
love them. And for some reason,
not
Eminence Shadow isn't actually the most enjoyed isekai. It's kind of weird, because I think it is probably the best isekai ever made. Like, this tropey
uh,
one. Out of the tropey isekais, it's probably the best isekai ever made, I
okay.
would say.
That's
I
okay.
can't
So
think of another one.
we would have to define the trophy ones, but maybe I feel like we could make this into a whole like thing, just like
We could talk about
discussing it.
this guy all day, bro.
No, we'll just like get Bloxy, and then we would like try to find animes that are tropey isekais that are better than not Mush, Eminence Shadow. But anyway, 86. Is
I
it
mean, it's
a
good.
specific season?
It's good. Season one,
That
I think it was.
it just says 86. So I think yeah, it's both maybe. I don't know. Good show. I enjoyed like uh, we're sort of led to believe, I guess, that the main character is like crazy good or something, or just like super powerful and stuff. But actually, like the power like is more and more revealed to be like a detriment to both his like emotional state and also like his combat ability, which I think all of it. I guess it sort of humanizes soldiers who are like it's start we start off with soldiers who are like very particular, and then it sort of goes on humanizing them, and it also has a uh, I guess the melancholy I feel in I'm going back to this show again. Angel Beats.
No way.
I
Another
also
appearance.
I also feel in it's like the when they're like going out on their final mission, and they look around the dinner room, which was like filled with other people, and there's just like six of them left, and they just look around and there's like the ghost of their friends, but it's all empty and stuff, and I just feel like, oh, fucking hell, like. I haven't had that obviously like all my friends die, but I can so relate to that feeling of like just being the last one left in like a emotional situation and like feeling like you know it's all over. And yeah, and also of course I can imagine how it would feel if all my friends died. So yeah,
Probably not nice. Probably not the greatest feeling.
yeah, no, but it's good that the show can make me feel that way, I suppose. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
I
that yeah, it's good. It's good.
What the fuck is the? Let's see here.
That's Onimai on the middle left there. Onimai. I've not seen it. But
It looks
it,
completely LSD. Is what I'm saying.
it is a show. I haven't seen it, but it's a show where I think a guy ends up in a female's body, and considering Bloxy is transgender, I think that probably allowed her to enjoy the show slightly more. But yeah, I haven't seen it, so I don't know if it's like good, bad, average.
It definitely looks kind of sort of comedic and lighthearted. So I mean,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
from what I know, Bloxy, she is fairly you know fair.
Lighthearted.
Yeah, well, she's fairly happy with like lighthearted stuff. I
What's
mean,
that in the
she
middle?
does have Attack on Titan and stuff, and a certain Magical Index, the Railgun edition. But yeah, no, but I think it's probably a good show.
Have you
Um,
seen Princess Connect? Like I do not know anything about this show.
no, is
It's got
it
a
a sequel
60
to is it a sequel to Gocco Connect?
no. It's got a 69% rating apparently as well. So it's not great.
Uh,
That's not a great rating.
no.
Is this a
Um,
oh, based on an anime RPG smartphone game by CY Games?
okay, I think I've heard actually.
Oh
I think I've heard
my
like
god.
Mother's Basement or maybe Giguk or someone talk about this show. Because I remember that being a thing where it's like a mobile game and then it actually became a thing.
This is some like fancy trash from what I can see, to be honest.
Let's move on. If Flux enjoys that, sure.
It's up to you, It's like,
T- Tonikawa, yeah,
That's good. That's cozy romance, nothing incredible, but it's good.
it was. Yeah, I would say it's like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's
That's fair. Around
maybe
there.
like a 6.8 or something. I don't know.
I would
It's
give it
fine.
6.8, but
It's fine. It's not horrible. I just feel like doesn't quite like even though it's just a season one, it's like doesn't quite get where it should to like fulfill any sort of character arc. I guess I agree it's cozy, but it's like
yeah, I don't think it's trying to feel like a character arc. It's
yeah,
just like
it
it's like trying to stay within like it's not trying to progress quickly.
yeah, it's just it's not quite there for me. Is all I'll say.
I still think it's good
Uh,
though. I still think it's good.
it's not bad.
Yeah,
Um,
it's like I think it's like a bit worse than ReZero Season 2, but I think it's good.
I'd like to watch. I would like to finish a certain magical index at some point, and then probably watch certain magical railgun because
Yeah. I haven't seen it.
having that character reappear, I feel like she was, a bit strange. So it would nice to know what her deal is. um, Attack on Titan. Well,
I mean, you can't complain about Attack on Titan, it's like, I'm sure it's
I,
good.
I,
I'm sure it's
I
good.
don't. I'm not a big fan of Attack on Titan, and
My Hero Academia, though, I have to judge this. I don't care if some of the later seasons are good. Like My Hero Academia, I watched season one. It was absolute trash. Like absolute trash. The worst battle shonen I've ever seen. Like
yeah,
unironically.
I didn't like it either. I didn't finish it. I've heard other things about the other seasons, but it's
This is the
like
worst taste we've seen so far,
um
I
oh
think.
my god, like it's in my opinion, what it is this. Basically, you want a thing where you have established heroes and you want like coming of age story in the middle of it. We have so many other things to do with that, like not even anime stuff. And then also, I mean, that's fine if you want to enjoy that. But then also, people say that it's such a unique thing, and like, the redemption arc of fucking Fire Mustache Man. It's like, no, fuck off. There are better things.
Can we agree that Blux's 3x3 is the worst taste out of all the ones we've seen?
Um, okay.
Or are you,
So
are you
far,
gonna go back to mine? Oh no, you said mine was slightly better than Mason's.
yeah, yours is British.
Apparently, yeah.
Uh,
I think
okay,
Mason's
so
is clear. I think Mason clears Bluxy's list. Or Bring Dark
uh,
3x3, sorry.
uh,
Who else has got
I,
like a less than
I
optimal
feel
list?
personally, I think Luxus is better than Scotty. I'm sorry, Scotty.
Scotty's isn't great, to be fair. It's got Vrains in there. Killer
I
Kill,
feel, I feel.
Overlord.
Are they okay with us just shit talking their anime taste
It
at
doesn't
this stage?
matter, bro.
How did you tell them that we would judge their anime taste at least?
No, no, no. I said make a 3x3. It's for a video.
I, Scotty, I'm so sorry. I hope you enjoy what you enjoy. It's your
I
list
don't
isn't
agree, by the way,
down.
with what you're opinion. I think Scotty's list 3x3 is better than
Yeah,
Bluxy's. I just want to preface
yeah.
that.
Backtracking, yeah.
But
Yeah.
I never agreed with you.
You said
So now
Scotty's
I'm
list isn't
making it
great.
clear. I
That's what
disagree
you
with
said.
you.
You said Scotty's list isn't great. That's what you
Yeah,
said.
but it's
But
better than Bluxy's. I said Bluxy's the worst on the entire thing.
yeah, so far, I mean, I still have
I mean,
yet
look at
to look at
Gerard.
it.
It doesn't take
So yeah.
long to see.
Personally, though, Scotty, I hope you enjoy your thing. I'm sorry if I offended you. Yeah.
So he
Moving
doesn't
on
get
back
offended.
to.
Don't worry. He's cool. He's cool.
Let's just finish off. Oh yeah, Bloxy. Okay, yeah. So overall, Bloxy,
Bad taste.
I would say like moving 86 before ReZero and maybe Tonikawa as well in that order. I would say you
I don't think
start
this is
off
in
with a
order, by the way.
strong start. No, but like going with that order. If we move like ReZero down and Tonikawa up, it basically each row goes down for me in potential and stuff. Maybe Railgun actually. I'm not certain. But yeah, it's pretty good. I would say there's some gems there. Maybe some of the shows I haven't watched are good. Tonikawa, Attack on Titan, and Hero Academia are just not my taste, and I like a lot of people like overhype, in my opinion. Not Attack on
Uh,
My Hero
oh,
Academia, and I think
yeah.
you may want to watch like I don't know Young Justice or something. Um, the fuck is this? Oh, that's Evangelion. Okay.
Yeah, this one is yeah, Evangelion, Death Note, Attack on Titan again, Hunter x Hunter, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Love is War third season, Great Pretender, Vinland Saga Season 1, Demon Slayer, Entertainment District arc.
So what I can tell is
Action.
Johan likes
He
bright,
liked a lot of action.
he likes bright colors, except for Death Note. Um,
The amount of action on this list, I mean, it's a lot.
yeah,
How many battle shonen do we got on here? One,
I've
two,
heard great
three,
things about
four.
Vinland Saga, but like honestly,
Oh yeah, Vinland Saga was really good. Season 1, really good. Season 2 also
I,
really good, but Season 1, especially in my opinion, is better.
I don't know. Maybe it's because
You just
I've
don't like
grown up
action.
in
I'll just be
maybe,
blunt with you. You just don't like
maybe
action.
I mean, I like Fate, but when I've grown up in and 86, but I've grown up in Scandinavia, so maybe it's just I feel like I'm too tired of Vikings at this point. I don't know. It's
Maybe,
just
maybe.
not my thing.
It has like one of the best antagonists as well, Vinland Saga.
Uh,
And then and I love how he is like, according to the public, he has like the top four show battle shonen as well. Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, Hunter x
yeah,
Hunter, Demon
yeah.
Slayer.
But let's just say this, okay? I I may watch it at some point. There's some people who I respect, some people I don't respect who have said it's good, and I'll especially about the antagonist. So maybe. Uh,
I hear the Great
um,
Pretender is good. Neon Genesis Evangelion is probably the most popular cultured pick, so you get like plus points, but also, not crazy plus points because it's the most obvious one.
okay, I'll say something that will make people want to hurt me, but I have to say it.
Okay.
Um, I don't think Demon Slayer is that good.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think season two is good, but I mean, I would say the same thing about Jujutsu Kaisen. I haven't seen Attack on Titan and I haven't seen Hunter x Hunter, so I can't speak on those. But I think Entertainment District Arc is good. Is at least as good as season one is. The animation probably is probably the best animation I've seen in a show. I would say the Entertainment District Arc. So that I'm sure that played a big part as well. Because I literally haven't seen better animation than what came in that season.
Hmm.
So that's sort of some
Whoa,
credit. I think I gave it
whoa,
a
whoa, 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 whoa!
what.
Fate Zero.
What, 2007? I mean, like let's not act stupid here. Come on.
Fate Zero is good. It's not 2007, is it? Isn't it like
F
2010 or something?
Fate Zero? I don't know. It's somewhere around there. I think it's 2007. Fate Zero.
I actually have a
No,
DVD.
it's
I
11.
could,
It's 11. Yeah, but
yeah,
I'm sorry, but like there's 10 years in between plus.
yeah, but
So
like Fate
by the
Zero.
same people, by the same like
Yeah, I
Ufotable, the
know.
same people, but it's just
But,
better. I'm
yeah.
sorry. Animation is just better. A lot better as well. It doesn't
Uh,
come close.
I mean the stylistic stuffs, but I
The
don't know
plot
if
is
like
simplistic. I'm not gonna say that. I think Fate Zero is way better than Demon Slayer, like whole way around. Don't get me wrong, but it's still good. It's still good. I think
yeah,
this taste is good. You're a bit of a battle shonen nerd, I won't lie, but you got a couple other picks that are also good. So overall,
yeah.
good taste, but you're lacking some culture here. You're lacking some culture,
I mean
but
Death
it's
Note
good.
is, in my opinion, like Death Note and maybe Evangelion are like the top culture things here. Vinland Saga, like
Villain Saga
second.
is also really culture. Is
Yeah, it's
pretty
like
culture.
a
Not extreme, but it's pretty
it's like a
culture.
close second to like Death Note and Evangelion who share first
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah, but yeah, it's good. It's good, Duran. You got some mainstream takes here, but it's good. The
I,
mainstream,
I
you
think
got
I
like the
think
top level mainstream,
I
other
think
than
Great
maybe
Pretender
Evangelion.
honestly, I think Great Pretender honestly is not that well known, and I
Yeah,
think
no,
that
that's fair. That's true.
it's a good like niche pick. Shows individuality
Yeah, it shows some
and
character, unlike
not being
all of your
afraid
other
to show your own
picks.
taste.
Yeah, it shows some individuality, other than all every other pick in this 3x3.
I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't think Death Note really like.
It doesn't
I
show
don't.
any individuality. Neither
I
does
don't think Death Note is
Evangelion.
like his generation or like even the community at large. I don't think a lot of people have watched Death Note. So maybe in the wider anime community, but like for this group of people, I think it shows
I'm sure, but we're
you know
not
a
we're not
wide
comparing
knowledge.
to just our group.
I'll be
That's not
right back. I just need to do something real quick, like one
okay.
minute.
Okay. But yeah, I guess we looked at everyone's taste there. Do you have like a number one and a last place to call
Uh,
out?
uh, I don't wanna. I don't wanna
You
have a
you don't
last
want to?
place. I
Well,
don't wanna have a last place.
okay,
I
a top
have first
place, a top
place.
place.
Yeah.
Mine will be Matrix, I think. Yeah,
It
Matrix.
it to me it hurts me to say this because it feels biased, but yours is my top list.
Really? I
Yeah,
feel like I'm like in the middle slash bottom half, but fair enough. Fair enough.
but like there's so many like animes that I really enjoy in like each list. It's just yours has the most amount
To be
like
fair, I do
experience
feel
list.
like um the film pick, what was it, Kizumonogatari, Kubikiri Cycle, Sonny Boy, I feel like those three are like pretty good. I think it's only really Bleach that's like dragging it down, obviously, and then a little bit of Classroom of the Elite. Tower of God is nothing special, but it's still good. So no, I mean when I kind of look at my list again, actually it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Like if we could just have like a slightly cleaned up version of like the first two arcs of Bleach with like slightly new animations and stuff, I think it could be really good. I think like with a lot of other shonens from the time, I think it has certain parts where it's just not quite good enough.
Hey, I'm not counting filler. That's what I'm saying. Filler,
Yeah,
I don't count that.
filler, but also then just like certain things from the manga that they could have just ignored.
You know, I know this is kind of a segue, but like low key, if you look at all the old, I say old, they're not that old, but like the
Yeah,
big shonens from like maybe One Piece as well. I never watched One Piece, but One Piece,
so
Dragon
I
Ball
didn't read
Z,
One Piece.
Naruto, and Bleach. If you include filler in like your rating, low key, I would give Bleach like a 6 out of 10, like
I mean
or
Naruto
five even.
Shippuden would be like fucking in the ground. There's so many stupid retcons in the filler that really lower the stakes of the rest of the show. Yeah, do you remember that one time in the war arc that totally happened in the backstory where Naruto and his friends, when they were children, met up with this Edo Tensei girl who was definitely always there, and then they became friends. And then, like, when she vanished, all of them stopped being friends with Naruto and completely forgot about him and stuff. And then, like, just retconned everything. Him and Sasuke were totally BFFs for a while, and Shikamaru and stuff, and fucking Sakura and Ino. And yeah, that totally happened.
Yeah. That's good times, good
Uh,
times. Yeah, my
there's
top
like a
one's Matrix, my bottom one's Bluxy. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I don't want to have a bottom one. I feel like most of these are fairly good.
You already picked
I
your bottom one. You've already exposed Scotty. I'm sorry, bro. You've already exposed them. You've already done the damage.
uh,
We're not editing that out.
oh,
I think Scotty Snake. Your taste is trash. No, I'm just
oh.
kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that was it. That was it. We checked a bunch of people's tastes there, other than Jacob's. Yeah, we
Yeah,
didn't check your
I
taste.
was sort of partially expecting you to just throw in one that's
Like
mine
you.
that you sort of expected me to have, like, and then just pretend that it was someone else's for a while.
No, I mean, yeah, no, I haven't done that. I haven't done that.
Yeah, plot
But
twist. It's the middle one. Don't know which that would be, but yeah.
I could probably figure out roughly what your 3x3 is, but that's
Uh, fuck, I don't even know at this point. So yeah,
yeah. Well,
Code
that'll be
Geass
it.
would definitely be in there, but yeah,
That'll be it for us. Just imagine Jacob's list is just Fate Zero. That's and Death Note. And that's pretty
Code
accurate.
Geass. Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
Bye bye, everyone.